in the bays, the Gulf, and the inland waters on the Suncoast, some of the main reasons people want to live here. It wouldn't be possible without our seagrass, and SNN's Adrian Hernandez explains why it's so important, along with how we're trying to conserve them.
The better the seagrass is, the better the fishing's going to be, the cleaner the water's going to be.
The seagrass on the Suncoast is home to hundreds of gorgeous wildlife species, as well as a food source for many. Its influence on our oceanic ecosystems is paramount. The seagrass also has a prominent impact on fishing, a popular amenity for residents and visitors of our area.
Well, seagrasses do a lot of good things for us. They're habitat for fish and crabs and shrimp, even things you don't typically think of as living in nearshore areas like Sarasota Bay, like gag grouper, for example.
Give a place for bait fish and juvenile fish it's like a nursery system, help for them to grow up.
However, construction proved to be far too harmful for seagrass, so new regulations were put in place to mitigate the damage and transplant more seagrass for our wildlife to call home.
And you can't just dig up seagrass and not worry about it like we used to do like decades ago. Now you have to mitigate for it. So now you have to take those lost acres of seagrass and you have to restore them somehow.
Another reason why our seagrass is so important is it serves as the main food source for the most beloved but threatened Florida manatee.
One of the easiest manifestations of what happens if you lose your seagrass meadows is the starving manatees on the east coast of Florida.
While construction is unavoidable, David Tomasco leaves this parting tip on how to further mitigate seagrass destruction and how potential good can be done with its conservation.
So one of the best things you can do for a mitigation project is to shallow it up. Let's say it was 12 feet, make it 9 feet. If it was 9 feet, make it 6 feet. Make it shallow enough that seagrass can survive there.
Reporting from Sarasota, I'm Adrian Hernandez, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
And thanks to the various efforts of the Sarasota Bay Estuary Program, water quality and seagrass preservation has been thriving, according to them.